morning, Mercedes. Good morning. Get your coffee. Okay. I'm listening to music, but I know you can't hear it because I'm in my guest room. But I hear it. Just make sure the volume is up. Today's topic, women in business. Oh, you can hear it? Is it loud or is it good? Let me know if it's too loud. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Here they come. As soon as you said everyone's sleeping. Hey, Sam, good morning. Mercedes was about to talk about y'all. Okay? Y'all was running late. Morning. So this morning's topic, Sam, this is a good topic because you're a businessman, right? And you do business with a lot of different people. Women, men. Today's topic is women in business, right? When they have male clients. How does your significant other feel about that? Okay? Let's talk about it. I mean, you could be doing what I do and I have to deal with men to get my t-shirts, whatever business transactions, whatever I need to do. Right? What my man gonna say when I have to deal with all these men in business? Okay? See? There you go, Sam. But we want to talk about how come in some cases men know they do business with a lot of women, but when it comes to their women doing business with men, it's a problem. Listen. My husband went downstairs and got my t-shirts from the van guy because he swears somebody gonna snatch me up and kidnap me in the van and steal me away. Okay? So when my t-shirts got delivered, he went down and got them. We want to talk about this. Hey, Liebert. We want to talk about how come men don't want their women interacting with men when we're doing business. Yes, Mercedes, people still worried about this. You know. I don't know. Yes, people still worried about this. Hey, Theo. Good morning. Yep, they're still worried about it, Mercedes. Trust me. Right, it's a man thing, but Sam, that's why I'm glad the men joined this morning. You know, some morning I get the men, some morning I don't. But this morning I have Liebert and Sam. So I need from a man's perspective, and we didn't start yet, guys. We didn't start yet. We just babbling along. We giving people time to join. I normally start at 8:05. Hey, girl, hey. Good morning, Gilda. Good morning. I normally start at 8:05, and it's almost that time. But I just wanted to make sure y'all understood the topic. Women in business with male clients. How does your significant other feel when you're dealing with a male client? Example, small business, run from the home. Okay? How do the men feel, your significant feel, about men coming into the home when you have to service them and you're a woman? Hey, Mimi, good morning. I've been waiting. I'm going to try this camera thing again. Hey, mother, good morning. You know, I'm trying to do side-by-side camera, and I'm able to do it on my main page, but for some reason, and on this Raw to the Bone page, it doesn't let me bring people in on the camera, even though it gives me the option, because I really wanted to have a co-host for this topic this morning. Oh, but did you get the alert at least? Just let me know if you got the alert. All right, so guys, so again, the topic is, how does your significant other feel when doing business with male clients, right? Example, small business, run from the home. Whatever it is you do, you have to have people come into your home to service them. All right? Does your significant other have a problem with you interacting with male clients and being alone with male clients when you're in business? Let's talk about this. Like Sam said, oh, you didn't get it. So the same thing. I don't know. I wanted to bring you on the camera because you have a business that you run out your home. So this would have been a good topic to discuss with a co-host. But I don't know why they don't let our pages bring people on the camera, but they let us do it on our main page. It's weird. But anyway, let's start the conversation. So guys, talk to me. Sam, you said it's a man thing. What's the man thing about it, right? Because you yourself just said you have a lot of clients that you deal with and they're women. So answer the question, do you have a problem when your significant other, being a female, has to deal with a lot of male clients? You said it's a man thing. Let's talk about that man thing. What is the man thing? What is it? Let me light my incense. I spoke to Mercedes yesterday, and we had a great conversation. So I'm going to ask a question, and I'm going to pause. And I'm going to let you guys answer that question, because sometimes the comments don't match the next question I'm asking. So I'm waiting for the guys to tell me, why is it a man thing? Nope, I didn't get no requests. Okay. Why is it a man thing? I'm waiting, Sam. See, I said I was going to wait because people said I miss comments. I go on to the next topic or the next question, and I miss people's comments. So I'm trying to take a pause in between questions before I move on to the next thing. Sam is probably writing a paragraph right now, but let me just go into some explanations of why this is a topic. For me personally, I have multiple streams of income, like a lot of us, right? So I have the body butter business, essentially Raw, and then I have Raw to the Bone, right? And in a lot of cases, Libert answered. And in a lot of cases, I have to deal with male counterparts, right? So my husband is very leery of male counterparts, not because he thinks I'm a cheat or anything like that, but he's always thinking safety concerns or whatever. Like, maybe this person might try to take advantage of me, or maybe this person might try to hurt me, or whatever the case may be. But you have to trust your significant other to do business and be as safe as she possibly can, right? Even when she tries to engage you in the process, right? So we just want to talk about how can we, us women, continue to do business without having this conflict with some of our male counterparts about having male clients. Okay, so I don't know if anybody want to start shooting out examples of what that is. In the meantime, I'm going to read what Liebert typed. Hey, DR, good morning. Get your coffee or your tea. Liebert said, for real, I watch my wife all the time talking to all the male customers. I see nothing wrong. Sometimes she have to be on the phone with them. Me, I don't care. You have to be above levels to come play in my yard. Right. Okay, so say, Liebert, in your case, you own a restaurant, right? I can't even see without these glasses. I'm going to have a hot flash. You own a restaurant. So people are constantly calling. You're dealing with people over the phone. What if your wife was conducting business out of your home for whatever reason, her own business, right? And she had to have male counterparts come into your home to conduct that business. I don't know. It could be whatever she's doing, some kind of home craft, furniture making, whatever it is she's doing at home. When her male customers come in to your home to do business with your wife, how do you feel about that? I'm still waiting for Sam's answer. Hey, Brandy. Good morning. Mercedes said, laugh out loud, I don't think that this is about the women. I think that this is about the man and if he is the protector. I agree, right? But when we're conducting business, you can't have that. You could be in protect mode, but you got to understand business is business, right? You know, the men are worried about women dealing with male clients, but women can be just as dangerous, right? You got to trust us. Okay, you can still protect us, but you got to let us run our business. Okay, Sam said, men are the hunters by nature, and we like to see prospects. So if a prospect has a man in the equation, then the man knows the prospect is off limits. Right, but it's a client. So for example, I'm a hairstylist. Come on, y'all. Hey, Marcus. Listen, the men are piling in here today. I need the men to participate and to comment today because this topic is about us women. There's a lot of us women out here that have multiple streams of income. And within that, we have male clients, right? So how does our significant other, how can we level set our significant others or bring our significant others to some level of comfort when we're dealing with our male clients? And what's the fear? Now, I need to break this down. You said, Sam, the man knows this prospect is off limits, but it's business, right? So you said you do, hey, Sabrina, good morning. You said you do a lot of business with women, right? So why is it a problem when a woman winds up having male clients or partnerships? All right, so Sam said it's more of an under thing. Men don't normally make it a public thing, but a man will show other men that this person is his and he's her protector. By blocking her business, he can still be her protector, but what does that have to do with her having a male client in business? What is the fear with us women having male clients or male partnerships in business? Y'all think we're gonna just fuck them in between the transaction deal? Let's talk about this. Let's be real. Y'all being nice. Y'all dancing around the topic. What y'all think he gonna do? Pull his thing out and tell me to suck it? Like, what do you think is gonna happen if I have a male client come into my home and I service a male client? Whether it's hair, nails, I don't know. I made him a piece of furniture, whatever the case may be. What is the issue? Sam said, for men, it doesn't matter if it's business or not. Some men can keep it business, but it doesn't mean they're not thinking about it. So the fear is that we're going to take on a male client. And this male client is going to convince us to do what? Sleep with him in between a business transaction. Do you trust your woman? Because that's what I'm asking. I don't care what men are thinking. Do you trust your significant other? Okay. Mercedes said, I think it was kind that your hubby went to pick up the t-shirts. I would be concerned if he demanded that you could not speak to your t-shirt person. No, I speak to the t-shirt person. I conduct all my business myself. But it was just hilarious that particular day. He was like, do you know the guy? I was like, no, I don't know the guy. I was like, but Mimi knows the guy. She's done business with the guy before. She's known the guy for some years. He said, you don't know the guy. I don't know the guy. And you just going downstairs to pick up some t-shirts from the guy. He went and got the t-shirts because he wanted to see the guy himself. Then he came upstairs and told me the guy's van was all blacked out. He could have snatched me up and took me anywhere. So, I mean, you got to know, you got to trust me. You got to trust that I can handle myself to a certain point, right? I think it was kind to Mercedes, but I also think it was a power move. Sam said, women are not hunters. Are you sure? I'm just saying. Are you sure, Sam? Women are not hunters? So if women are not hunters and I'm the woman in business and I have a client, then what's the problem? If you know I'm not a hunter, then you know I'm not hunting. Okay. Brandy said, we have a catering and bakery business. Yummy, yum. My fiance accompanies me when I do both. Of course, with the catering, he's involved because he's a chef. I'm the one who does the cakes. I know. Can you send me one? If I have to deliver a cake, he always goes to ensure my safety. He's very protective of my nature. Okay. So he's always available when you have to deliver your cakes and stuff. So that's good. Okay. But let me ask you a question, Brandy. You said he's a chef, right? So does he do catering stuff on his own? Or do y'all always do it together? Because I find that men always want to accompany the woman when they're doing business to make sure they're safe. But they could do business with 1,000 women and it means nothing to them. Like they don't feel that we should have any concern. So tell me about your husband and if he does any chefing without you. Liebert said, I wouldn't be mad. That's how she's making money. As a man, you have to be confident in yourself. That's true. Sam said he's not blocking the business. He's just making his presence known. But he is blocking the business if he's saying you can't have a male client. Oh, we'll keep going and then we'll see. Okay, so Mimi said, so I do hair out of my house. 99% of my clients are female. My man doesn't want me to take male clients. This is an example, y'all. Listen. My man doesn't want me to take male clients because he doesn't feel that men should be in the house and for protection reasons. I totally agree to an extent. The extent being I wouldn't take a male client if my man wasn't home. And I would only take a male client that I know personally. If I have to do it in my home, we've gone back and forth with the idea of me renting a chair in a salon, but with COVID-19, I've put that idea on the back burner. So here we go, a perfect example, y'all. See, y'all think these topics just come out the air, poof, 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 poof. These shits really happen. So Mimi said she does 99% females. Marcus, okay, I'm gonna get to you, Marcus, because you starting some shit this morning. Mimi said 99% of her clients are female. Okay, but the 1% might be male, and her significant other has a problem with men being in the house. Okay, and she has even offered to take these male clients when he's home, but he's still uncomfortable with that. So what do? Do you not take male clients? Do you lose out on that money? Do you just be an all-woman salon because your husband, your significant other doesn't feel comfortable? And what does he do for a living? Does he go and does he have women clients? I'm asking for myself and everybody else. Okay, so Mimi said, I feel like when I turn down the males, I'm losing out on money. My man also has a side business and female clients. I couldn't care less. Now this is what I'm talking about. So now let's sit on this for a minute because I want the guys to chime in here, right? So she said her significant other has a problem, right, with male clients being in the home for protective reasons, right? But she's agreed to do it only when he's home, right? The one thing you didn't say, Mimi, is what did he say when you said you would do it when he's home? Okay, because we need that answer, right? So she loses out on money when she has to turn down these male clients, right? So men, what do you say about this situation? Talk about it. Explain it to us so we know, okay? Because essentially she would have to rent a chair in a salon that might cost her a few $100s a month, right? Up to $1,000 a month. Hey, Bridget, good morning. That takes money out your pocket too. We're a small business, right? We're trying to make the best of our business decisions. Okay, so it is blocking the business and it's blocking the money. And she said he has female clients in his business and she could care less. So why is it different for the woman and the man? That's what I want to talk about. Okay, Marcus said, in my past when I was a female, oh, okay, wait a minute. I'm having a hot flash and I read that wrong. In my past when I was with a female, she was a caterer. She dealt with male and female customers. The women were just as bad, if not worse. I was going to get there too. Thank you, Marcus, for bringing us here. Okay, there are a lot of carpet munchers out there that want your girl too. Okay, I have no problem with her interacting with male customers. You have to trust your lady. Wouldn't do you that grimy. It will always been men attracted hitting on your woman. This is business. I've never been that type. Okay. That's a great response, Marcus. So in Marcus's response, I'm having a hot flash, y'all. In Marcus's response, he talked about the carpet munchers. Y'all know what that is. Carpet munchers, lesbians. You know, for the men, I used to call it rump rangers. You know, booty chasers, whatever you want to call it, right? Women can be predators too. But I guess men don't feel there's a threat with the women, right? But they feel there's a threat with the man. So Marcus, that's good that you have a level of confidence or trust in your woman that, or you feel she could protect herself or something, that you don't have an issue with it. But what about if the business was in your home? Marcus, let's talk about that. Would you feel different if the male clients had to come into your home? Mercedes said, I don't think this is an issue. This is an issue we all have experienced. Our opinions may not answer your question. Husband and wives need open dialogue about each other's person's concerns. No, I mean, I think you're saying that this is an issue that not everyone has experienced. Is that what you're saying, Mercedes? Sam said, ha ha ha, it's more of showing that the lady is protected. It's not a trust thing. The men will trust their women, but to show other men she's protected. It's like the difference when a lady goes to the mechanic by herself. I go to the mechanic by myself all the time. And when she goes with her man, the mechanic deals with her differently. I go to the dealer. Okay. So, but I get what you're saying, Sam. Yes, Mercedes. Carpet munchers is lesbians. Okay, so Brandy, you said we always do it together. That's interesting. So you're a caterer and he's a chef, and y'all always do your business together. He's never off doing it alone, and you're never off doing it alone. Okay, so that's kind of a way to combat you from dealing with male clients by yourself and him from dealing with female clients by yourself. You might not be thinking of it consciously, but you know, or maybe that's just the way your business runs. But would you have a problem if he conducted business by himself with other women? And would he have a problem if you conducted business by yourself with other men? Although y'all go together, but would he have a problem if it was separate? Marcus said men are petty like that. You definitely losing a bit of money. Yes, but Marcus, why? Is it because it's in the home? Obviously, yes, because he doesn't have a problem if she rents a chair out in a salon, right? But coming in the home, he has an issue with it. Is it a thing where there's a privacy in the home, or the man feels that he's the head of the household and he doesn't want another man's presence in there when he's not around? What is it? Us women are trying to understand. Marcus said lesbians, bisexuals, whatever you want to call it, right? A man that blocks his woman's business is insecure. But I don't know. He's not necessarily blocking the business, right? This is the tricky part. He just said, and Mimi, jump in here. He just said they can't come in his house. He says she can rent a chair. So he's not blocking the business, but he's adding extra expense onto the business without realizing it, right? Because that's $1,000 out of your pocket possibly to rent a chair. For 1% of male clients, is it worth it? It's not worth it if you do a male client's head every 6 months. Mercedes said, these are real concerns. Some men are predators and rapists. True. And can see an opportunity to harm you in your home. That's true too, and that's probably what he's thinking, right? Of course, women can also be predators, so safety is essential with all clients and genders. Hey, Natalie, good morning. Get your coffee or your tea. Mimi said, I agree 10,000%. That's why I wouldn't take males if my man wasn't home. And took it a step further and said, I'd only take clients that I knew personally. But both were an issue, so I just don't take any of them. So let's talk about that. Sam Marcus Liebert. She said she would only take male clients if her man was home, and she would only take the male clients that she knows personally. So what's the problem? Come on, Marcus. What's the problem with that? Sorry, wasn't meant to be that. Sorry, wasn't meant to be that way. Yes, Mercedes, we don't mean to be a fan. I always, listen, this is Raw to the Bone, Coffee with Friends. We don't mean, when we talk, we're just talking on here casually. We're not here to offend anyone or anything like that. It's just open dialogue, open conversation, no offense. Okay? Have to have a sense of humor in here to a point. Sam said, women are not hunters by nature. It doesn't mean a woman may not be slick. Remember that women are bombarded by men in high volumes, regardless if she is married or not. So if it's not, the man doesn't trust, it's not that the man doesn't trust the woman, it's the availability factor. So as a man, you have to just make your presence known. It doesn't mean you have to breathe down her neck all day. It's more of sending a message to the male that she is protected. I get it. I get it. I absolutely get it. I don't think anybody's going to disagree with this. We're just trying to find a common ground because, you know, a lot of people have multiple streams of income, right? And a lot of women are having multiple streams of income. And you know that we're not going to be limited to women clients and customers. So how do we come to a middle ground? And a lot of us are running our businesses out of our homes. So how do we come to that middle ground to where we can have male clients and we can build that level of trust between our significant others, and not trust that we're going to cheat, but trust that we can protect ourselves and we'll make the proper decisions when taking on male clients. Libra said, look, a woman going to do what she wants, acting like this is going to push her to cheat. You guys don't know being a confident man is power. I mean power. I have power. I have that power. And damn it, it feels good. You know, Libra, they're not even talking about the cheating component of it. What they're talking about is, like Mercedes mentioned, you know, there's rapists, there's predators, right? So I think the concern from Mimi's significant others, and I know from my husband, is that He doesn't want to see harm come to me. And for whatever reason, when I'm dealing with male counterparts, you know, he likes to make his presence known, as you said, to let them know that there is someone here that's protecting her. Okay? So I don't know. I just feel that that becomes the way when we have a male client, right? I can do business with women all day and it's never a concern, right? But male clients, you know, he seems to make his presence. Not just regular male clients that just order shit and I just mail it to them or whatever the case may be. I'm talking when I have to do face-to-face meetups with men. Okay? Mimi said, I definitely agree that it doesn't have anything to do with cheating or whatever. I think it's mainly based on the protection of his women in our home. And yes, I believe that. 100%. But how do we as women conduct business in our homes? You know, it's costly to go out and rent space. It really is. And when small businesses that don't take out business loans, right, and start out with storefronts or shared space or anything like that, most people start out in their home. So when you start out in your home, 9 times out of 10, you, depending on your business, you might have customers that come in and out. Right? Like I you know, the place where I go get my hair colored, she actually redid her house where the garage is her salon. Right? So the garage, her husband got tired of her doing hair in the house, that he reconstructed the garage and made that a full service salon. It's beautiful. Right? So in a situation like that, I wonder if he lets her have male clients come into the house, because it's still his house, still their house. God rest his soul. He passed on now, but when he was alive. Sam said business at home is a sensitive thing. And that's what we're talking about, right? Business at home is a sensitive thing. It's like having other people in your personal space, so you have to consider security. Only for men clients, though? Because you okay with me having women clients, right? That's what Mimi is saying. 99% of her clients are women, and there's no issue there. But when a man want to come and get his hair braided or something like that, then a concern comes in for protection. Sabrina said, okay, now Sabrina said, unless he's going to pay half for the chair rental. Okay, so Mimi, that's a good point. What does he say about taking up some of the expense for the chair? Since he wants you to have a chair for the guys, is he going to contribute to that expense? Libra said, I do catering, so I send her to so many homes, and I go to different homes at the same time. We get back and give each other a high five. Okay. That's business for you. But again, Libra, it's not in your home, right? So I think that's the key. I think that is the key. In your home. So you have a catering you have a restaurant. And when you do your catering, you're delivering the food out to other people's home. I think the issue here is, how do you conduct business in your home and have male clients come into your home? Because I think we've already established that he would be okay, or some men would be okay, if we had a chair rental or a rental space outside of the home. But it's something with that home, and we know what it is, right? Privacy, security, like everybody is saying, but you let me take women clients. Mercedes said, yes, typos. It seems like you are seeking a specific answer. I think it's important to discuss each person's concerns about working with the opposite sex and each person's insecurities. Mimi said, since I've started doing hair, I've always worked out of my home. The hair business is not my bread and butter. I only do it on the weekends. So really, I think renting a chair would be a waste of money. When the women come to my house, they sit in the chair in my living room and close to the entrance. They get their hair done and they leave. Simple. And so the men should be able to do the same thing, right? Sit in the chair, get their hair braided, and leave. Marcus said, men are jealous creatures. Keep that in mind with all this security and protection talk. And that's the bottom line, Marcus. jealous creatures, right? They're not jealous of the women, but they're concerned about the men. But jealousy and protection. Sam said there's no problem there. If she has clients she knows personally, right? That she knows personally, it depends on the situation. Because if a guy is in the frame of mind for security, which is part of his purpose in the relationship, other than that, I'll just leave her with a gun. Now, that's a good point. If you know the person, then it shouldn't be an issue, right? Because you know the person. You know this guy. You feel safe around this guy. It's like having male company. But, that goes into other aspects of this, right? How does your male counterpart feel about you having male friends or male company in your house? Anything related to another man. It seems to be an issue when it comes to entertaining men in the home, right? And we know that we can have male counterparts as friends or business partners, right? But women always have to be cautious because we can't invite these males into our home, even if they're clients. Hey, Mika. All right. So, Mimi said, like Libra said, women gonna do what they want to do. This is a fact. Laugh out loud. But out of respect and to keep the peace in the household, I decided not to take the male clients. It ain't worth the headache. It really isn't. Not unless you really and truly, really start making the hair business, your key bread and butter. It don't make sense to rent no chair just to take 1% male clients, right? So you cut your losses on the 1% male client. And in the future, if you decide to go hair as more of a primary thing, then you go rent your space and you take whatever clients you want. I mean, I'm on the fence with it because, I also run a business and I don't have a space, but I don't have men that need to come in my house either, right? So, but with a situation where you're a hairstylist and you're doing it in your home, I can see where that could be an issue, right? Because men are funny. Men are funny about other men being in their homes, even if they're just your friends, okay? Oh, you said not half the whole thing. Okay. Mercedes says, so the question is, how do I make my home safe to do business? No, Mercedes. The question is, why does my significant other have an issue with me having male clients come into my home to get serviced? In this case, like Mimi was saying, she does hair in her home. Doesn't matter. Her home is safe. She got alarm. She got ring. She got everything to make her home safe from a security perspective. Has nothing to do with the level of security in your home or how to make your home safer. It has everything to do with how your significant other feels about you catering to male partners in your home. Male clients in your home. Sam says, I was going to say, Sam, come on. This is why I keep calling out you guys' names, because I know, Sam, you have a recording studio in your house, right? So do you have women come down there and sing? Let's talk about it. Okay. So Sam said, I have a recording studio in my home, and for that reason, I don't advertise. I only let folks in there by referral if I don't know the person. If I know the person, then fine. That goes for male and female. So this is a good example, right? You have a recording studio in your home, and you only service people or take on clients by referral, meaning that they are referred by someone you know and someone you trust, and you're a man, right? By someone you know and by someone you trust, or it's someone you know personally, and you let them come into your recording studio and record. That goes for male and female. Okay? So that's what Mimi is saying. If she agreed to only take the people that she knew personally and trusted, would that be okay? Because that's what you're doing, Sam, right? So Natalie said, I'm not a stylist, so I have never encountered this specifically. However, my girlfriend's significant other is a barber and had a big grand opening party. My hubby expressed he did not want me to attend. I didn't go because he was not comfortable with it. That's another example. Let's talk about it, right? Why wasn't he comfortable with it, Natalie? Now, I'm sure your husband trusts you. right? This is a business. This is your friend's significant other who opened up a barbershop, and you will go into an opening event to just congratulate them. That's not even having a male client. You just go into an event to congratulate them. Why didn't your husband want you to go? What was he concerned about? Let's talk about it. Okay, so Mimi asks, what, Tally, was it because there was going to be a lot of men there? Because she did say, Mimi, that this was her girlfriend's significant other. So I would assume if you invite me, or if Maura invited us to her boyfriend's barbershop opening, we're going for Maura. We're not really going for the boyfriend. So I'm assuming if Maura's going to be there, that there's going to be other women there. So Tally, what was his concern? The presence of men, too many men? What was it? Mercedes said, were they doing naughty male stuff at that party? Who knows? You know, they were doing tricky stuff with the clippers. Hey, Angela, good morning. Get your coffee. We're talking about women in business, especially women that operate business from their homes, right? You know, a lot of our men don't feel comfortable with us taking male clients. So we're talking about how do we come to a compromise where we can take male clients and still make our significant others feel safe. Brandy said, my fiance is very protective of me, especially when it comes to men. He doesn't know. To his defense, he's protective of all women in his family. He's a Cancer, and I think Cancer men are wired this way from experience. Okay. But in your case, it works for you guys because you bake, he's a chef, so y'all are in business together. So y'all do all your deliveries. So y'all kind of got matching businesses. Whereas me and my husband and I don't have matching businesses. I have raw to the bone, essentially raw, and he's got power to the mind and whatever. And our businesses don't intermingle. So when I'm conducting business over here and he's conducting business over there, right? So it's nice when you doing it together. That makes things a lot easier for many reasons outside of avoiding the conflict of male clients. Hey, Tony, good morning. Get your tea. Marcus said, Cancer men are very caring and protective. I'm July 6th. I know. Damn it, Marcus. I ain't even gonna say nothing on here today. I'm gonna leave you alone. Sam said, I have more female clients than male. What I did during my marriage and in my last relationship, I would introduce the female client to my significant other out of respect and keep it moving. Oh, that's a good idea. This is what I'm talking about. We come on Coffee with Friends and we get ideas. That's a good idea. Sam said he would introduce the women clients to his significant other to bring a level of comfort, right, in advance. That's a good thing to do. Tony, you said morning, I'm so late. No, we still got time. Sabrina said maybe the husband wasn't invited, but you're talking about for Natalie and the barbershop thing or whatever. I'm waiting for her to, oh, here she go. Exactly. It wasn't me. So yes, I think it was because of other men that would be present. That was my argument, and I was going to support my girl, but he felt so uncomfortable, which did catch me off guard. So I chose not to pick that battle that day. And this is what I'm talking about. Why are men so uncomfortable with women being in the presence of males? If you trust us, I mean, in a situation like that, Tally, it's an event that you're going to support your girlfriend. So this is the thing. And I'm not saying I don't go through the same similar stuff, Tally, because if there's a lot of men in an environment, my husband is going to have a problem with it too. He just is, right? Because he's thinking if anything happens, if anything jumps off, it's going to be a problem, right? So for him, he likes to avoid issues, right? So he'll just say, no, I don't want you to go. I don't feel comfortable. So that's probably what your husband did. Right. Happy belated birthday, Marcus. Happy belated birthday. I didn't see your birthday shit pop up. Tally said, my hubby is a Cancer, Marcus. The little cancers. Oh, Theo. Theo said, I won't say what I know about Cancer men. I can't with y'all. Thank you. Y'all, my Cash App, just in case. You know what? Drop your Cash App. Maybe drop your Cash App handle. Maybe somebody will send you $1 or $2. These people be funny. They be posting their Cash Apps talking about send me $2. But think about it. That's smart. If 50 people jumped on there and sent $2, think about it. I used to laugh at that shit. I used to be like, why are they asking for $1? Why are they asking for $2? But if a bunch of people just send somebody $2, that's money. This is crazy. Sabrina said, okay, you got 2 people now, Marcus and Tally and Brandy. 2 people that said, Theo said she could tell you about some Cancer men. And Sabrina said, I don't agree with that Cancer man theory. So, I guess not all Cancer men are like that. Oh my God. Hey, different topic, Mika, chill. Don't get on here, Mika and Marcus, and start. So guys, Mimi said, in my case, also, me and my man come from 2 totally different demographics. I grew up and currently live in a town in Bergen County where bad things don't happen. It really doesn't. He, on the other, is from Essex County, Newark, East Orange, where they do things a little differently. Let's talk about that for a minute because that also plays a part. Now, let's talk about that. Now that you say that, okay, while I'm talking about my thoughts, Brandy, Sabrina is asking you to explain your opposing thoughts on Cancer men, and Theo, you could jump in there too and explain your thoughts on Cancer men. In the meantime, I'm going back to Mimi's comment where she says they're from different demographics. Let's talk about that because I think that plays a part in how your man feels about other men being around you, right? So I'm from New York City, right? But I've spent a lot of I spent some adult years in Mount Vernon, Westchester County, but I spent many years in New Jersey in communities that were safe, right? So to me, I don't worry when, not to say that things won't happen where I live, but I don't think about that, right? So when I'm dealing with male counterparts, 9 times out of 10, I've got a referral to deal with this male counterpart. That's number 1. Number 2, if I get a male counterpart that I'm dealing with that's a stranger, it's normally someone that I found through, a group or something of that nature, okay? But I never have a concern for my safety because I'm not thinking that I'm in danger. And that might be like Mimi said, because nothing really bad happens here. So we just kind of do business and keep it going. But my husband is from the Bronx, right? I mean, I'm born in the Bronx, but he was living in the Bronx up until he moved to New Jersey and we got married. And so his thinking is different. His thinking is like, no, being around a lot of men is dangerous. Being in the men without me is dangerous. He's seen things that he don't want to take chances and risk with me. Whereas I don't be thinking about those things. So Mimi, that is very, very key. You're right. You live in a town where nothing happens. And he's coming from Newark where a lot of people don't trust a lot of people, period. Okay, so he's coming in with that non-trust factor, that overprotection factor based on his environment, where he come from. So that's key. That's a good point. That is a really good point. Sabrina, we waiting for your answer, and Theo on the cancer. Okay. Libra said, I do see in the restaurant when a new customer comes in and they don't know that my wife They don't know that's my wife and start looking at her ass. I watch them and smile to myself and I keep it moving. Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to tell y'all why men don't like us to deal with other men. Because y'all do crazy things. I'm going to give an example. I posted a picture in my story. Right? Now, anybody that follows me on Facebook knows I got a whole husband. Right? Anybody that follows me on social media knows I have a whole husband. But I go and look at my story and I see men telling me I love you. All kind of shit. Why? Why y'all doing that? And you know I got a whole husband. This is why men don't want other men to be around their women. Because y'all still acting crazy and you know I got a whole husband and you posting on my page, I love you. Then my man gonna be looking at me sideways going, this is why the fuck I don't want you having male clients, because they don't know how to fucking act. Okay? So that don't help the cause when y'all jump on our post talking about I love you. Okay? Stick to the business. Theo said my cousin and my ex. What about your cousin and your ex, Theo? Well, we know. Is it the ex in the book? Because we just got to read the book for that. But what about your cousin? Okay. Sam said the dynamic becomes really real if business is not at home. So I think if the lady has her business, big or small, in a place other than home, how would men feel about her male clients? Well, Mimi kind of answered that, Sam. In this case, in her case, she said he suggested renting a chair in a salon, and then she can have male clients. I guess he feels in a environment like that, if she's renting a chair, one, she's in a salon where other stylists are there doing hair. She's not by herself. Two, hopefully the salon has some kind of security system like cameras or whatever. It's a public place. It's a storefront, right? So he's probably thinking that. Number three, people don't have to know where you live. He's probably thinking, I don't want all these men knowing where I live. How can I protect my home if these men could turn around and see what's in my house and then turn around and come back and rob me? Men could be thinking a million things. Mika said they hoes, ain't they? Who's a hoe? Cancers? You know what? Okay, so Theo answered. Theo came right in, Mika. You said they hoes. And Theo said my cousin and my ex are cancer. Both are chronic cheaters. That's like hoes. Oh, Mika said I knew it. Okay, guys, some people on here know each other from other groups, so they joke on each other, so don't take it offensive if they call each other names. They know each other, okay? I just want to put it out there. Marcus, right, she said ex and her cousin, okay, are cancers. Miss Carter, I'm telling Mika to leave the conversation. Yes, he's trying to kick her out the group. Sam said for a man, it comes down to what other men think about him as a man. Interesting. Is he lackadaisical with his women? Does he care about other men being around her and things of that nature? Why does that matter, Sam? Elaborate on that. That's interesting. When you say a man cares about how other men think about him as a man, right? I want to know a little bit more about that. What do you mean? Mika said, Robin White, you don't know how to act. Fridge and stove. Well, fridge and stove is a phrase that a small set of people call out to me when they think I'm getting ready to get in trouble with my husband. Okay, and Mika just said, I don't know how to act, fridge and stove. They always say my head gonna wind up in between the fridge and stove because I'm hard-headed. I don't listen. Okay, so pray for me, y'all, that my head don't end up in between the fridge and the stove. Tally says sugar daddies too. You see everybody. Listen, everybody on Instagram getting those sugar daddy comments. those sugar daddy inboxes. What is going on with Instagram? I'm getting all the people that want to do a cartoon. I don't want a fucking cartoon. Then you have all the people that are sugar daddies trying to onboard some sugar mommies or whatever they call them. This is crazy. So Mimi said, I agree and disagree. Men and women are gonna flirt. You have to trust your significant other. Trust they're either gonna shut it down or ignore it. Don't be insecure. So there's two things we're talking about. Insecurity and protection, right? Do we automatically assume that the man is insecure? Or do we cough it over to protection? Which is it? Are they insecure or are they just being protective? Come on, Marcus, Libra, Sam. Mimi said, I love Cancers. I've had the best relationships, dating and friends with Cancers. See? Karen is a Cancer. Doris is a Cancer. Doris was on here. I don't know if she's still on here. And Bean didn't join this morning yet. Actually, Bean's birthday is Saturday. And then Doris's is a couple of days after. Right, Mimi. Now, I'm going to agree with that. I am going to agree with that. Other than them being sensitive. Cancers are very sensitive. Very, very, very sensitive. Okay? So, Marcus, I know you cry in the dark at night. Don't lie. Okay? Oh, see? Have a great day, Theo. Oh, you're going into the office. Okay, be safe, girl. Marcus said, I know, right? You want someone that can get emotional together. We can cry on my girl together. Marcus, I can't with you. Okay? You are hilarious. Mika said, Theo, he doesn't want me to know the truth. Speak on, sis. Tone, I would agree. I'm a Cancer. But I also agree with Cancer men having loyalty issues. They cheaters. Okay. Sam said, for a man, reputation is high on the list for him, and especially women. So he'll do certain things to stay within the man code. Okay. I personally don't mind. Mika said, I personally don't mind none of this. I like a little possessiveness. Wait a minute, Mika. Wait. I personally don't mind none of this. I like a little possessiveness. Well, you crazy. You crazy. Okay? You like your man to be possessive. So you're saying you wouldn't have a problem with your man not wanting you to have male clients or be around other men. You like that shit. Tell me why you like it, Mika. Okay. Brandy said, I know Brandy better send me a damn cake. Oh my God. Brandy said, I seem to bring the protective, possessive side of male Cancers. I'm an Aquarius. Not sure if it's something to that as far as astrology goes. I don't know, girl. I don't know. I've never really been into astrology like that. I don't really pay attention. My husband is a Pisces. So I think he's the first Pisces I've dated. They crazy. Them Pisces are crazy, y'all. Okay? That's all I got to say. Oh, let me go up. Oh, Sabrina said, my brother, son's father, and a few other male Cancers I know. They are very protective but possessive. Have bad anger issues. Want to put their hands on you. Want to blame others for their shortcomings. And I can go on. Oh, no. Hell no. Okay, now I understand Mika's answer. Thank you, Sabrina. Mika then turned around and said, I personally don't mind none of this. I like a little possessiveness. So you like that type of man, Mika. You like that aggressive man that Sabrina just described. Okay? Later, Gators. Bye, Mercedes. We'll chat soon. I know I got to get you that information. I didn't forget. Sam said, that's the other thing. The woman is also looking at you as the man to see how you relate with her in the presence of other men. Okay. Oh, my song is on. Tally said, not all Cancer men are like that. I think it depends on the chemistry they have with their mate. I'm a Capricorn. Hey, boo. Astrology twins. Come on now. Me and you and me together. Caps. I'm a Capricorn and have been married for 25 years to a Cancer. No issues, well, except overprotectiveness. That's beautiful. That's a long time to be married. 2 beautiful children. You can't complain. That's beautiful. Theo said, Marcus and Mika have me cracking up in this conversation. It's good. But I guess I better go get paid. Yes, please. Go to the office and get paid, because Marcus and Mika will have you in here all damn morning. They ain't got no damn sense. Neither one of them. She like, Mika said she like men. Oh, let's hear what Mika had to say. Mika said, it's just one of my things. I like to feel protected by my man. If I don't think you can fuck someone up, if need be, I might look at you different. Well, I don't blame you for that. Because y'all know when my boyfriend got slapped and he ran to the stairs, I had to quit him. Because you don't supposed to get slapped and run. Right? I don't have a problem. Now think, Mika, I don't care about them getting beat up. No, I know I care about them getting beat up. Let me stop lying. I don't care about you losing a fight. But don't get in a fight and get totally beat the fuck up and you ain't get a hand or a foot in. Right? I'm going to look at you sideways. Okay? Now, you can't win every fight, but don't get beat the completely fuck up. Y'all know what I'm saying. Okay? And so I had 2 past boyfriends that got beat up. Well, one just got slapped and he ran. That's beat up to me. And the other one got completely beat up in a movie theater. So I don't want to ever experience no shit like that. Those 2 experiences have taught me that I'm going to deal with big, mean looking men from now on, so nobody says shit to us in public. And that's what I do. I don't want no wimpy looking ass man that somebody's going to try to challenge. No. I'm traumatized from them 2 men. Fuck that shit. I'm traumatized. Oh, Brandy, your mother is beautiful. Your mother is a Capricorn. Your dad is a Pisces. That's me and my husband. Do they be in there barking at each other? Because Pisces are strong. They got strong heads, but let me tell you, I ain't got to worry about being out in the street and somebody saying some smart shit. Okay? But I've had that experience where my men got beat up. And I don't like it. That's not a good feeling. You know? So guys, this conversation was very interesting. You know, not every conversation is for everybody, but each conversation can teach everybody something, right? So in this particular conversation, we brought this up because we know that people have multiple streams of income, right? And women are doing business. As you can see, I'm doing business. Mimi said she's doing business, or whatever the case may be. In my particular business, I don't have a reason for men to come into my home. I actually go out and I meet the men on the outside to conduct my business for my shirts or anything else that anybody is working on for me. But there are women who are conducting business in the home. Oh, let me see. Brandy got a topic for me. That's another possible show topic. Scared men and the women who break up with them. I knew a woman whose man was balled up in the bed screaming when he saw a mouse. She didn't want him anymore. Child, you know we could talk about that. I don't want him either. Because, and you know, you know, we're going to talk about that, Brandy, but it's unfortunate because we do look at our men as protectors. So when we're talking about having male clients, you know, we still want our men to be protectors. So we're telling them to protect us, but yet we're trying to conduct business, make a better living for the both of us. And sometimes that means that, sometimes that means that we have to take male clients. Mika says, see, that's that bullshit. We both can't be scared. We can't. They better act not scared. But that's going to be another topic, y'all. Don't start talking about that. Brandy, in the future, inbox me a topic because, you know, they'll start talking about a topic in advance. But, you know, guys, let's just be open-minded. Child, we both can't be scared. I'm scared of a lot of shit. And if my man is running with me, I'm going to quit his ass. I'm going to do it. I promise you that. I'm going to quit you. You can't be scared with me. Okay. So, guys, keep in mind that, especially during times like this, like COVID-19, with the pandemic and our economic times, that people have multiple streams of income. And we that are in relationships and we have our significant others, we have to learn to communicate and try to run our businesses that in a way that's comfortable for both of us, right? Because we don't want to make running our business become a hardship on our relationship, right? We don't want that. But we also don't want to restrict our business to just women, right? Women shouldn't have to restrict their business to just women to be successful, right? So we have to find a middle ground and figure out how can we conduct business with men and also make our partners responsible. I say this, and this is what I'm going to do going forward. If I'm conducting business and it's with a man, okay, if you don't want to go with me, then shut the fuck up. That's my stance. But I don't do business in the home, right? Now, if I did business in the home, I wouldn't be able to have men in here. I'm going to be honest. Up front, if I had a business and I had to do business in my home, I could not have men in here. My husband is not going for it. That's not a discussion that I know in advance that he's not going to go for that. So I know that having a business in my home is not an option. Okay, but I do have male counterparts that I deal with. And I tell my husband all the time, listen, you can't act like this. You can't keep going to get my t-shirts for me. Okay? When I got to deal with these people, if you don't want to go all the time, then don't show up sometime. You got to trust me. So just keep this in mind, guys. For those that are running business outside your home, that's a difficult challenge, and I do understand the male's concerns, and we all agree that they have a right to be concerned, and it's just unfortunate that we have to adhere to that. We have to make our partners feel comfortable. So Mimi, in your case, you're doing the right thing. Just let the 1% go. That's it. It's not your main bread and butter, and some battles we have to give up on, right? We just can't. Mika, I do be telling him to shut the fuck up, but he be telling me to shut the fuck up too. He's not easy. He's very strong. He has a very strong personality. He's not the type of person I could just tell shut up and he gonna shut up. It's like a war. But I don't mind being in a war. Okay? So, see, fridge and stove. I know. All right, guys. But let me see what the last little bit of comments are, and then I'm gonna close out. I got you on everything but cicadas, love. Oh my God, Marcus, you scared of cicadas? So if you see a cicada, you scared? Oh my God, this is crazy. I'm definitely going to make that a topic. Marcus, you've got to come to that topic, okay? I'm not playing. I need all the men to show up for that topic, okay? Them cicadas are dangerous. All right, guys, but listen. As always, it's a joy. I'm sweating bullets over here, hot flash. It's a joy having coffee with friends with you guys. I really appreciate you joining Coffee with Friends this morning. Join us tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow is Friday. Let me see what tomorrow's conversation is real quick, guys. Tomorrow's conversations, guys, is when your fantasies are a secret. Let's talk about it. It's Friday, okay? When your fantasies are a secret. So what I mean by that is whatever your fantasies are, okay? You want to do some new shit sexually. You want to travel somewhere. You want to, whatever your fantasy is. You want to dress up. A man might want to dress up in girl panties. I don't know. Whatever your fantasy is. Why is it a secret? Meaning, could you share it with your significant other? And if you shared it with your significant other, what do you think they would say? Oh, Marcus is still going. I don't mind being in a war. No, I don't. I don't mind being in a war, Marcus. They blind and stuff flying around my ears. I don't like it. I ain't mad at you. So you want me in attendance? Listen, I want y'all in attendance tomorrow. Okay, we're talking about when your fantasies are a secret. Why? No, you don't have to speak about your exact fantasies, but you could talk in general. Like, why do people keep fantasies a secret? What are they afraid of, right? You don't have to tell me exactly which fantasies are, but we could talk in general. Like, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid is going to happen if you tell your significant other the things that you think about? Do you think they would be upset? Do you think that they would, see you differently? What do you think they're going to do? I'm not asking you to tell me what your secret fantasies are. I'm just trying to get a conversation going as to if you do have secret fantasies or fantasies that you feel you can't talk to your significant other about, why or why not? Let's talk about it. But in the meantime, guys, make sure you're following me across all my social media platforms, IG, Facebook, YouTube, Raw to the Bone. If you want to purchase any items, rawtothebone.com. The coffee mugs are up there, as well as the t-shirts are up there. I got one Black Lives Matter t-shirt left in a size large. Anybody that's interested in that. And then I have my tank tops, orange and white, and the white and green Raw to the Bone t-shirts still available. Okay, so everyone have a great day. Sabrina said, damn, I have so much to do in the AM. I hope to be there tomorrow. I hope so too, Sabrina. Let's talk about it. Some people might blurt out what their fantasies are, others might not, but we can talk about what's the fears in expressing them. But anyway, guys, I'm out. Gone for now, but not gone forever. Raw to the bone. Your chair is ready. I hear that, Marcus. Peace.